Okay, the Palestinians don't want a state. They just don't want the Jews to have their own state. If they wanted a state, they could have had one since 1936 or 1947. Jews were willing to accept 17% of the territory, and the Palestinians refused 83% and are still refusing it. Let's have a small chronological update. 1937 Peel Commission, 17% for Jews, 83% for the Arabs. The Arabs refused. 1947 UN Resolution 181, 55% for Jews, mostly in the Negev, which means that it was not possible to settle there. The Arabs refused. 1967, UN Resolution 242, with the withdrawal of Israel from the West Bank in exchange for peace, the Arab League in Khartoum refused. 3 no's: no to negotiations, no to recognition, no to peace. 1978-1979 Camp David Treaty. Egypt and Israel signed a peace treaty. All Arab countries refused all kinds of negotiations. 2000 Camp David Summit, proposition of Palestinian state on 90% of the territory in the West Bank and Gaza, and East Jerusalem as capital. The Arabs refused. December 2000, Clinton plan, 90% of the territory of the West Bank for a Palestinian state and Gaza. The Arabs refused. 2008 Olmert plan, a Palestinian state on 93% of the territory. The Arabs refused. Please tell me how a people that suffers so much, according to what they say, can refuse to put an end to that suffering. Because maybe they don't want to put an end to the suffering, they don't want a Palestinian state because they have the benefit from this situation. The first benefit is ideological, the gain from the situation. Ideological, accepting a Jewish state, accepting a state would mean recognizing the Jewish state, and it's something they don't want to do and they will never do. And the second benefit is, of course, financial. They get tons of money. Palestinian Authority get tons of money from the international community, from the UN, from the European Union. But unfortunately, they use most of this money for terror. This is what we saw in Gaza. They built a terror infrastructure. These are facts. There's no way that sometimes we have to face reality. Stand with Israel. Have a good day. Bye-bye.